The pirate who made himself a monster. A true story. The sea was never silent when Blackbeard was near. Not because of cannon fire, not because of screams, but because men believed the devil himself walked his deck. In the early 1700s, during the chaos of the golden age of piracy, there was no pirate more feared than Edward Teach. But here's what most people don't know. His greatest weapon wasn't his sword. It was fear. Carefully designed, intentionally crafted fear. The illusion of a demon. Before battle, Blackbeard would prepare himself like a ritual. He tied slow-burning fuses into his beard and hair, lighting them just before attacking ships. Smoke curled around his face. His eyes burned through it. To terrified sailors, he didn't look human anymore. He looked like something from hell, and many ships surrendered without a single shot fired. The ship that became a kingdom, Blackbeard commanded the infamous Queen Anne's Revenge. A massive, stolen slave ship turned into a floating fortress. With over 40 cannons, it wasn't just a pirate ship. It was a war machine. He blockaded ports, including the terrifying siege of Charleston in 1718, holding an entire city hostage, not for gold, but for a chest of medicine. That alone tells you something strange. He wasn't always chasing wealth. Sometimes his motives were unpredictable, almost unsettling. The darkness few talk about, here's the part most stories skip. Blackbeard ruled his crew through psychological terror. There are records suggesting he would shoot his own men randomly just to remind them who was in charge, stage violent games to test loyalty, trap his crew below deck and fill the room with smoke to watch them panic. He wasn't just feared by enemies. His own crew lived in constant dread of him. The final battle that refused to end. In November 1718, Blackbeard's legend collided with reality. He was hunted down by British naval officer Robert Maynard. They met in a brutal fight near Ocracoke Island. What happened next became one of the most chilling pirate deaths ever recorded. Blackbeard was shot 5 times, cut more than 20 times, and still kept fighting, until finally he fell. But even in death, the horror didn't end. His head was cut off and hung from the ship, and sailors later swore his headless body swam around the ship 3 times before sinking. Why this story still haunts history. Blackbeard wasn't just a pirate. He was a master of psychological warfare before the term even existed. He turned himself into a myth while still alive. And the truth, that might be even darker than the legend, because everything terrifying about him was intentional.